What's up, guys? Welcome back to Iron Hulk episode 3. I'm Faraz.
And I'm Amir.
And first of all, look at him. Has the freaking Marvel Legends Wolverine and Deadpool. And I'm cooked. I can't even find it anywhere. Um, yeah. What do you think about the figures? I know he said Wolverine actually isn't too good.
Yeah, me personally, I don't feel like the Wolverine figure is like quite the best. It's still good, but
Yeah. Oh,
I feel like his legs are a bit like too big or thighs are too big, and then like when you bring it up, it's like the same situation with the No Way Home Toby where the paint can scratch, and then
yeah.
his really cheap arm gummy plastic up here. So like when you bring it up, it has very like minimal movement where there's like that little piece of plastic in it that can snap off. That happened to my No Way Home Final Swing Tom Holland figure twice already.
It broke, right? Twice?
Yep, and then my second one is just broke. Yep.
Wow. Yeah. And I can't even find the figures anywhere because everybody's getting it. It's out of stock everywhere. I should have ordered on Amazon and pre-order like you did, but I
Yeah.
sold.
No
Anyway,
worries, you'll find them.
yeah. Anyway, so today we're gonna talk about the success of Venom 3. A lot of positive reviews going around from the early reviews, which is kind of shocking, and how it leads to Spider-Man 4. Because the rumors are saying that this film will lead into Spider-Man 4 as Spider-Man 4 is to be a multiverse film. And it's starting to shoot very soon now, I think early next year, end of this year. And
Yeah.
before it was supposed to be a grounded, you know, street level movie with Daredevil there, with Kingpin there, maybe Punisher. But now it's going to be a multiverse film, and the movie is rumored to have Noah as the main villain. And no, you saw Noah in the trailer for Venom 3, but he's barely going to be in the movie, as the rumors say. And
Yeah.
he's going to be the main villain in Spider-Man 4, and it's going to be a movie where Venom and Spider-Man finally team up, Tom Hardy's Venom and Tom Holland's Spider-Man, along with Andrew Spidey, Toby Spidey, maybe, and maybe the other Sonyverse villains, Morbius, Craven. So yeah, I want to get your thoughts about Venom 3, the positive reviews, and I want to get your thoughts about Spider-Man 4 and the rumored plot.
I don't know about Venom because the first two Venom movies were not the best. They Part one was not good, and part two was just even worse by killing Carnage off like that. They done did my boy dirty, but I don't know about part three. Like I don't like how there's like Venom is still jokey and stuff like that. Like I mean I understand, yeah, he was a bit funny in the comics, but this one is just like a bad type of jokey where they're like
Yeah,
forcing it.
it's forced, it's too goofy, it's too silly.
Yeah.
But yeah,
When I heard that Noel was gonna be in the movie, I was worried that he was the main villain in part three, and then Venom
they're
was
gonna
gonna
kill him off.
stop him. I
Yeah,
was like, "There's no freaking way they're doing that." And then now I'm hearing now it's gonna be a multiversal movie where he's gonna be in Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4. I mean, like, I like the concept of like them doing multiversal again for Tom Holland, but I don't like the fact that they're bringing back Zendaya's MJ back. Like, can we like forget about her and Ned and actually bring Harry, Gwen, and MJ, like the
yes,
real MJ? Like,
yes.
I don't know. I don't know why. And then two, I thought that would be better because what I thought the plot of Spider-Man 4 would have been better for. It would have been better if Tom Holland Spider-Man is struggling in college because he's both dealing with Spider-Man and school, and he has no one to rely on, no help,
Just like Spider-Man
nothing.
2.
Yep, just him. And then that's when he realizes that Daredevil, the street level heroes are being framed or something because that's what Kingpin wants to do. He wants to wipe them out. And then Spider-Man's just gonna team up with Daredevil, maybe Frank Castle too to go stop
The
Kingpin.
GOAT.
And then not only that too, that Tom was gonna meet new people, hit Gwen, Harry, and Mary Jane, and then that would have been like a start of Tom Holland's new trilogy where his identity is very freaking like has to be very used well. I don't know how the hell they're gonna bring Michelle Jones back. What are they gonna do at the beginning of the movie? She's like, "Oh, I remember who he is." And I'll be like, "Oh, Peter, what's up?" I think that's just stupid.
They're
Like
not Hulk.
bringing her
Because
back.
Hulk in the comics knows Peter still.
Yep.
After everybody, yeah.
So yeah, and then multiversal. I feel like they're just doing that after the success of No Way Home. They're like, "Oh, if we do another multiversal movie, we can hit another $1 billion." It's because they're making the mistake with Madam Web, Mysterio, Craven, and I don't know. I just don't think it's gonna be good Spider-Man 4.
Yeah, so at first I was pissed off it was a multiverse film because because the end of No Way Home set up Tom Holland Spider-Man perfectly. It set him up to
Yeah.
finally be Spider-Man, finally be responsible, just like Tobey and Andrew. You know, finally, and finally, like his identity's back to being kept secret. He's depending on himself. Like finally, like but he made his own suit finally, which is a top tier Spider-Man suit, the final swing
Yep.
suit. I hope they don't change it. And
Oh, too,
but
bro.
I was hyped. But now, at first, it was a multiverse film. I was not happy about it. But now, they said with the plot, how Venom is going to come in, they're going to verse Null. It makes sense. I'm actually on board for it. Then after that, hopefully, it goes to a straight level movie because it kind of has to be a multiverse film because Spider-Man 4 is set between Doomsday and Secret Wars, so it kind of has to be a multiverse film. My question is, how is Null going to come and play? They're already worried about Doctor Doom as the next main villain. No is a Avengers level threat. He's up there with Thanos, Doctor Doom, Galactus,
Yep.
Dormammu. Like he's a Avengers level threat. So how is that gonna work out? So I'm a little worried about that part, but other than that, I'm on board. Finally put the villain movies to a good use because before they were going nowhere. Morbius, Venom, um, Craven now is going nowhere unless they had this plan from the start, which I do not think Sony had this plan from the start. There's no way they had this plan from the start.
I don't
Um,
think they did.
yeah, there's no way. So I think Marvel stepped in. I think Kevin Feige stepped in and said, "Hey, you know what? Let's do this way." And Sony's like, "Okay, let's do it." So I'm on board. I like that. I'm not sure if Andrew and Tobey are gonna be in the film, but obviously they're gonna be in Secret Wars. But I'm not sure if they're gonna be in this film. So it's gonna be. So let me ask you this: do you think if all the three Spider-Men, Tom, Andrew, Tobey, Venom, um, Craven, Morbius, if they all teamed up, do you think they'll take down No?
I don't think so. No.
Yeah, so that's another thing people are complaining about. They're saying like these guys ain't doing shit. They're not doing nothing to No. So what's gonna
Yep.
what's the goal here? Like what's gonna happen? So we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm kind of in the middle right now. But I like No. So I'm excited to see him. So it looks like No will barely be in the film for Venom 3. He'll just be teased, maybe a post credit scene or something. But yeah,
Probably.
I mean the thing about the you said about the Venom jokey thing, there's a limit. There's a limit to that. Like if you're just constantly joking every single scene over the top, like Love and Thunder, every single scene, then that's when it doesn't work. Yeah, there's different comic runs where Venom is more serious, more like
Yeah.
scary, menacing, and there's more goofy and like lighthearted. So it it depends on which type of comic you're talking about. But the thing is, like the perfect example I have is Thor. Look at Thor in Age of Ultron and Infinity War compared to Thor and Ragnarok and Love and Thunder. And Age of Ultron, he was funny, but it was not over the top. It was like one liners there and there that make you laugh. It's actually funny. Um,
Yep.
Love and Thunder, every single second he's joking. It's a parody. Do you remember when he was like with the hammers with Stormbreaker and Mjolnir, where he was talking to them and stuff? Like, bro, what is this, man? What is this, bro? So yeah, like I don't know. I like Tom Hardy as Venom. He's a little goofy sometimes, but I like it.
For the same thing with Thor. Yeah, because how was he like in Age of Ultron? Yes, he was jokey and like some the parts like he was funny, but then after the attack of Ultron and after their Avengers party, he went immediately serious. Obviously went to go choke Tony, and he was telling him like, "What the hell's going on? What the hell are you
Yeah,
doing?" Thor was very serious in that movie,
yeah,
but yes, he did have some funny moments in that movie too. But when you compare him to Love and Thunder, he just became a whole comedian right there. Like,
yeah. Like it's a balance. Like Infinity War, in Age of Ultron, had a balance of that, and it was actually funny. If it's
yeah,
not forced, if it's just a little one liner, a little tiny little scene, then that's funny. Like a scene where Vision picked up Mjolnir. That is one of the funniest scenes of MCU.
yep.
Thor looked, he looked like he was gonna cry. Like, bro, it's freaking hilarious. But yeah, the thing I don't like about the rumored multiverse film is that another rumor is saying that the spell is gonna be unbroken. The spell that made everybody forget that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. What do you think about that? Because that just infuriates me.
If that happens, then what was the point of No Way Home then? There was no point of that movie.
Like, dude, like it just you set up. Tom Holland Spider-Man so perfectly at the end of No Way Home, just for you to unbreak the spell and make MJ and Ned remember him again. Like, come on, like it's just whatever. Like,
It's like the same situation with Deadpool and Wolverine. Like in Logan, they gave Wolverine a beautiful memorial. They buried him with a sad scene, all for Deadpool just to violate his dead corpse, which I
yeah, that was a
extremely
little.
hated.
I don't really like that scene. Kind of. I don't know. It's
The
supposed to be
dance was
fun.
funny he was doing. It was funny, but
Yeah,
him just destroying Wolverine, our OG Wolverine's body like that just like got me mad in the theaters, bro. I was
yeah, I
like,
don't like
oh
that
man.
scene. Yeah, I didn't like that. But yeah, like it just makes no sense. Like I don't know. No, but what I wanted originally for Spider-Man 4 obviously not gonna happen now. What I wanted originally was the Craven story, the Last Hunt story. So
That
that would have been like this. It would have been Tom Holland Spider-Man getting the symbiote without Venom being there. The symbiote some way somehow comes to the MCU, which was perfectly set up by was it the end of No Way Home where
yeah.
so what happened with that? Like that's what I'm confused about. That would have traveled to Tom Holland's body some way somehow. He gets a black suit and fights Craven. Now they are making a Craven movie, which is now. So the rumor from Sony is that if every time Sony makes a movie about their villains, Marvel can't use that. So Marvel cannot use Craven in their MC movies anymore. Marvel cannot use Venom. Marvel cannot use Morbius in their movies. They will have to get Sony's approval, which is so stupid. I don't like that. So
Yeah.
I mean, I think Marvel Sony has to give up. Sony has to give up Spider-Man. Come on, just give it back to Marvel already. Like
Yeah.
it's getting dragged out now. And they're making these standalone solo movies, villain movies, just to keep Spider-Man so they don't lose their rights. That's what Fox did with the Fantastic Four movies, the Fan Four stick, just so they can keep the rights. So I don't
Yep.
know. I'm hyped because we haven't seen Tom Holland Spidey like in what 3 years now.
Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
about to be
Time
3 years,
flies.
yeah.
So it's crazy. Like I don't know, but speaking of Secret Wars and Doomsday, are you hyped about the film or not? Because I know you. What we never really get to ask you. What do you think about RDJ coming back as Doctor Doom? Because your favorite character is Iron Man, obviously. We never got your full reaction to that. So
All right. Here's what I have to say. That's just an instant cash grab right there. They just wanted. They're like, just put the money in the bag, bro. That's all. That's what Disney said. They were like, oh, if we get a big name actor back for like, because they know they're going on a steep downhill right now. So them bringing back RDJ just to be Doctor Doom was like an instant cash grab because a lot of Marvel fans are just gonna be suckers and be like, oh my god, this is peak casting, which in reality it isn't because he's Iron Man. It's like it's stupid. I don't like him being casted. I felt like that was just a big cash grab right there.
I mean, yeah, and I mean, in some comic book storylines, Tony Stark is Doctor Doom in a different universe. Um, like I guess they can do it that way, but at the same time, I wish like we got another actor as Doctor Doom. Like, yeah, this broke the internet. That's for sure. Like that reveal broke the internet, and it got all the hype back to Marvel, which is a good move by them. They're gonna get attention and hype. But
Yep.
like, if they brought like, I don't know, Killian Murphy, like the
He would
guy
have been perfect.
Scarecrow, come on, like that would have been perfect, man. Like, I don't know, like I just think I hope they do this. I hope they bring back RDJ's Iron Man to take down RDJ's Doctor Doom. So would you like that at least? Would that make up for it or
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, that would make up for
Okay,
it.
yeah. Because look, Secret Wars is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Like, come on. Like Chris Evans coming back as Cap, RDJ's coming back as Iron Man. It's been rumored. It's obvious. There's nowhere they're not coming back. And the rumor is after Secret Wars, they're gonna reboot. So yeah,
A
but
reboot. Yeah.
yeah, so like a soft reboot, like with the
Yeah.
main team being Fantastic Four and the X-Men, and you got Tom Holland Spider Man there, but the multiverse is gonna end. So yeah, are you gonna go see Venom?
No.
No,
I'll wait for that movie to come on streaming.
I'm gonna go see it because I want to know what the hype's about. It has two post credit scenes. Yeah, people are saying it's the best in the trilogy. It's the funniest one, and also people are saying it teared up in the film too. That's an emotional scene. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't trust Marvel movies or like any movies anymore that say that oh this is the best movie this year. Oh this is the world's scariest movie. They said that with Terrifier 3. Oh, it's the most disgusting movie. The kills weren't even that bad.
I hate Terrifier with all due respect.
Yeah,
Bro
me
thinks
too.
he's him. Like I went to Spirit Halloween a couple days ago,
Uh huh.
and Terrifiers everywhere. Like they're trying to
Yeah.
make him, like you said a couple videos, a couple episodes ago. They're trying to make him a horror icon. Like, stop,
Yeah.
man, just stop. I saw like they put Terrifier as the logo for Spirit Halloween. I'm like, bro, stop, get him out of here, get this guy out of here, bro. I hate him. Tom Holland's also talking about how he wanted Miles Morales. He wants Miles Morales in the MCU, and he wants to like train him the same way as RDJ Iron Man did to Tom Holland's Spider-Man. What do you think about that?
Honestly, that's what I like to see a lot. I love seeing Peter and Miles like teaming up together, both
Yeah.
Spider-Mans. That's one of the things I liked it about the Insomniac Spider-Man 2, that they were teaming up and stuff. But overall, that game, my opinion changed. My opinion on those games changed. I don't really like them anymore.
Why?
I don't know. I felt like part two was very like rushly made. It was short. The symbiote was barely there. I was just too blinded by the hype to see it. But then when I was replaying it and I finished it, I realized I'm like, wow, this game is very short. If I had to say which one was good, I would say Spider-Man 1 is the only good
Oh
one.
yeah.
Miles and Spider-Man 2 is not good. My favorite iteration of Miles will always still be the Into the Spider-Verse Miles. I
Oh yeah.
freaking
Oh
love
yeah.
that
Easily.
Miles.
Those are peak top tier comic book films with all due respect. But
Yeah.
um, I actually played the first Spider-Man game. I liked it. The only the problem came when the toxic
Yeah.
Insomniac Spider-Man fans saying, "Oh, he's the best Spider-Man. Oh, he's better than Tobey and Andrew. Oh, this and this and that." Being so toxic, I'm like, bro, just stop. Like I hate the talk, like the Wanda stance. Like I
Yeah.
can't stand toxic fans putting other fan base, other characters down to hype up their character. Like this respect other people's opinions. Like that lost it for me. And I hate how Harry is Venom.
Yeah.
God, man, like
I don't really like that either. And then yeah, with the fan bases as well. Yeah, that's what another thing was. The Insomniac fan base got way too toxic. And then they were just talking bad about Tom, Toby, and Andrew Spider-Man, saying that he can 1v3 them. And I'm like, okay, guys,
bro,
chillax,
one
chillax.
v
And then,
three them, 1v3.
yep, that's crazy.
They're making Wanda stands look good. I'm just joking. Wanda stands are always bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah.
Sadly, that's the reason why my opinion changed on the character Wanda, is because of the damn Wanda fans. They were too psycho and stuff. They would, like, in some of your older videos on TikTok, they would
Bro,
freaking be like, they will put you in a grave. I'm like, okay,
bro. That speaking of that, I still cannot believe that. So I remember I made one video comparing World War Hulk to Wanda. Said, "Hey, Hulk's a go. Hulk lost everything, and he came back, didn't harm anybody, just came back for justice. And Wanda's going crazy, hurting everybody for fake kids. And
yep,
then everybody comments like, so what? She's still the queen. So what? Slay, 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 slay. And then they're like, shut up, you're obsessed with Wanda. Then they're like, you're ugly. Then they're just saying, hey, I'm gonna do something to your grave. You know what I mean?
yeah,
They're gonna like, what? Like, what are we doing here? Over a
it's,
fictional character?
I don't
And
know,
then
for
I made
real.
another video about Thor. Well, although I hate Love and Thunder, I was making the point, hey, Thor is smiling. Thor lost everything. He lost his brother. He lost his home. He lost his mom. He lost his dad. He lost everybody. His best friend, Hemdall. He lost everybody. He's smiling.
Yep,
Wanda, on the other hand, she was controlled by the Darkhold. Bro, she chose to read it. She
yep,
chose to read it. So don't make that excuse. So then, like that video, they're attacking me more. They're putting me down, saying all that stuff. They're calling me a bunch of horrible names. And then yeah, that was crazy. So yeah, Wanda stands are just crazy, and that's another reason why I don't like Wanda as a character anymore. And yeah, just stupid.
because freaking I always argue with Wanda fans on TikTok for fun, just to fuel the fire, because it's funny. But
Yeah,
when they say like oh, Wanda lost so much, like they're comparing her to Thor and Spider-Man, right? Then I'm like, the only thing Wanda really lost was just her brother Vision and her parents. And then they'll tell me she lost her kids too. I'm like, her kids are never real. I'm like, those were just her imaginary kids. And they're like, no, they were real. They were made with lust and like her magic and stuff. I'm like, then when the hex closed, where were they? They had nothing to say after that. I love saying that. I'm
I
like,
hate
don't.
that scene. I hate that scene in Multiverse of Madness where she's like, you made your kids, and then the Doctor Strange like you made your kid, and she's like, isn't that what every mother does? What? Like that makes no like you're whatever. And there's one scene where she said like you get to do something with like she was
Oh,
kind of like what did Doctor Strange do again that was so bad like go in
supposedly he helped Tom Spider-Man, like do like the magic and stuff, right? So she's saying like you did, like you broke the rules, everything is fine, but
oh
when I
yeah
do
yeah
it,
yeah
I'm the villain, and she's like that doesn't seem
man
fair. I'm
shut
like,
up you are the villain you
you
are a villain okay
you
and
literally like murdered innocent people. You killed Mr. Fantastic and Black Bolt, Captain Marvel, and Peggy.
I'm so
Like
upset about that. I'm so upset about that. Black Bolt, bro. They
Solos.
brought him back from the show, which I don't like. We you watched it, but I did like the casting for Black Bolt,
Yeah,
and he was all and they brought him back in the comic accurate, so just to take him out. And then John Krasinski, freaking from the what's his name again from the Office? Jim from the
Jim. Yep.
Office as Mr. Fantastic. Perfect casting, man. And then just turn whatever, bro. That still pisses me off. Like that is, and I feel bad because Doctor Strange is such an OP character. Like I watched the first film yesterday, such an underrated movie in MCU, masterpiece, and just it's so heartbreaking. He got sidelined and benched for Wanda in the second movie. I hate that. So it's just stupid, bro. Like
They nerfed Doctor Strange so much in the MCU.
yeah, like and the first movie and Infinity War and Endgame, he was freaking powerful. He probably put up one of the best fights against Thanos, along with
Yep.
obviously Scarlet Witch and Thor, but like and Captain Marvel. But like yeah, just man. And also another saying that she's gonna come back some way somehow in Agatha Harkness. Like, bro, get out of here, man. Get out of here, bro. We don't who invited her to the party. Get out of here.
For real, no one invited her. If they're gonna want to get mad saying like, "Oh, Thor beats Wanda," like, "Oh, you're only saying that because I'm a man." If you want me to compare female characters, then Captain Marvel solos Wanda. As much as I don't really like her character in the MCU, she solos Wanda. It's
Yeah, like I hate this, They always like if you don't like a character or something, then you're a misogynist, you're labelized. You are accused of something you're not. I hate that.
yep.
I don't that's the only reason why I don't like Wanda fans, but they're just whatever. I don't like gatekeeping fans. I don't like being. I'm
Mhm.
just they're toxic. I can't stand toxic fans. There's
Yeah.
toxic Wanda fans. I love Batman, but it's a lot of toxic Batman fans.
Yep.
Okay,
Spider-Man has
there's
a lot of toxic fans
I
as well
love Spider
too.
Man, and I'm admitting there's a lot of toxic Spider Man fans.
Yep.
Like come on now, and there's like much more like there's toxic what you know
Star Wars fans.
Star Wars fans.
I
Yes,
think they're the worst ones. I love Star Wars, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to the sequels and the originals, like if you say, "Oh, the sequels are good," you're gonna get like destroyed by them.
yeah, there's yeah like it's just like why does not anybody say anything when we say Star Wars fans are toxic? They don't call us anything. Why don't we
Yeah.
say anything when we call Batman fans or Spider-Man fans? Why? But when we call Wonder fans toxic, oh you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. Come on, like let's like stop that and like yeah. I think you should watch Venom so we can actually talk about the movie after. But
All
hey,
right, maybe I might watch it. Maybe.
I'm excited for the Venom, and after that it's gonna be Craven. So
Oh yeah.
are you gonna watch that?
Probably not. No.
Yeah, it's rated R too. So I don't know. We'll see. All right.
Yeah.
Take care. Don't
Yep.
go giving me a follow, Metalhead Penguin. Take care, guys.
All right. Later, guys.